And now, boys and girls, the moment you've all been waiting for, the grand prize for our lucky treasure hunters.
Wait, are those carrots?
Yes.
And a pencil?
But look, at least there's chocolate coins.
Oh, they're not actually chocolate. They're for the aesthetic.
Who gets those cookies?
Oh, these cookies? The, loser cookies?
I want a loser cookie.
Sure, help yourself. I made enough for everyone.
No, thank you. I'd rather have a loser cookie.
How about you? Would you like a loser cookie? Oh, aren't you an angry little guy? Yes, we can all hear you. Don't worry. Sure wants to make sure everyone can hear him, doesn't he? He succeeded. Oh, hi, little guy. What's the matter? Don't worry, babies love me. Is that right?
Can I get a little smile?
Yeah, I don't know if
No
he'll...
smiles?
Not very friendly, is he? Sounds like somebody's hungry. Oh no, he's just overtired then. No, actually he has. Oh, so you're just an unhappy little guy. Is mommy not giving you enough attention? Don't blink. You'll miss these days.
Heather's mom was less than impressed with my pepperoni blossoms, but they actually turned out even better than I expected. For the dough, I actually used a can of Pillsbury hot dog buns. They were pre-cut to the perfect size. Just needed to stretch them out a little bit. Then you add your pizza sauce to the middle, then stake your meat on top and sprinkle on some cheese. Carefully roll it up, and this is important. Make sure you seal those edges so they don't come undone. Put it in a greased muffin tin, and they go into the oven at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes. I've got to try these. Sometimes these recipes I try don't turn out quite like the original, but this was not one of them. Happy Valentine's Day.
Heather's mom wasn't a huge fan of these candy rings, but my kids sure were. Start by cutting up 2 peaches, then blend together until smooth. Pour in a pot under low to medium heat and add in your favorite sweetener. We used agave syrup. Meanwhile, squeeze half the juice from a lemon and mix together with 2 gelatin packets. Now add that to your warm peach mixture until it dissolves. Add in 1 tablespoon of beet or cherry juice to add some color to one of the bowls. Use 2 separate droppers to add both colors to your candy mold, then set in the fridge for 2 hours. Mix together half a cup of sugar and a tablespoon of citric acid, then toss in your candy rings. These are a perfect blend of sweet and sour. Enjoy! Heather's mom wasn't excited about our sweet and salty pencil treats, but I'm sure your new teachers will be. Start by sharpening the end of a pretzel stick, but please make sure to use a brand new and well-washed sharpener. For the eraser, we melted some white chocolate and then added a cap full of beet and cherry juice to make it the perfect pink color. Now use a black icing pen to draw the details on the top and to tip your pencil with lead. These are the perfect combination of sweet, salty, and crunchy, and although I thought I'd made a bunch, they did not last long at our house. Enjoy! While Heather's mom was worried about protecting the robin's eggs, the only thing you're going to need to protect these eggs from are your family devouring them in one sitting. Use a jar of your favorite nut butter, then a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, icing sugar, flour, splash of vanilla, and blend it all up. Next, roll into the shape of robin's eggs, put on parchment paper, and put in the freezer while you get your chocolate ready. In 20-second increments, melt white chocolate, then add in some food coloring to get the perfect shade of robin's egg blue. Use a toothpick to dip in your egg, and now comes the fun part. Mix equal parts water and cocoa powder, then splatter it on using a paintbrush, preferably a new one. These are seriously so addicting. The perfect blend of chocolate and almond butter. You're gonna love them. Happy Easter! My husband said this is the most revolting thing I've ever made, but my kids sure thought it was cool. Let's make a cat litter box cake together. I just chose a simple boxed lemon cake, and while it was in the oven, I worked on the top. For the litter, you are going to crush a bunch of vanilla cookies and then use a lot of blue food coloring, way more than you think you'll need. It is amazing how realistic slightly warm Tootsie Rolls look like. And the cockroach is made out of a date with piped chocolate for the antenna and legs. I did a couple layers. At this point, your cake should be all done, and now comes the very fun part. I just used some chocolate icing and then later on my cookie crumble litter on top, buried in those Tootsie Rolls, and then added some cockroaches for effect. If you can get past the super realistic look of this, it's actually really good. Happy Halloween! Well, I know Heather's mom would disagree. These are the only worms I'm okay finding in my apples. Start by slicing off the top and scooping out the core. I used melon baller for this part. Now you're going to line the inside with chocolate magic shell, then layer in some cookie crumbs, some sprinkles, and of course a gummy worm. Your kids will be so excited, but good luck convincing them plain apples still exist. I even had Heather's mom convinced this was a real baked potato. Let me show you how I did it. Between 2 sheets of plastic, mold some ice cream in the shape of a baked potato, then pop it in the freezer for an hour. Once it's hardened, toss it in some cocoa powder. And now we get the fixings ready. Bacon bits are ripped up Twizzler, and the cheese is coconut tossed in some food coloring. Dress your potatoes with some whipped cream, add on your coconut cheese and Twizzler bacon bits, shake on some green onion sprinkles, and a stick of butter made out of Starburst. Enjoy! When she asked for a plant-based Christmas tree activity, I'm not sure Heather's mom had eating chocolate-covered strawberry and Oreos in mind, but being that they're vegan, I think they're more than appropriate. I started by adding food coloring to white chocolate melts and poured a spoonful on top of an Oreo. Next, I placed the strawberry on top and let them harden for 20 minutes in the fridge. When set, I dipped the strawberry in the colored chocolate and added sprinkles on top. These were so easy to make and a huge hit with the kids. Highly recommend trying these out. Merry Christmas! Heather's mom might not have appreciated my planted banana and Nutella pastries, but I promise you will. Start by rolling up foil in the shape of a large cone, then slice thin strips in your crescent roll dough. Spray the foil with oil, then wrap the dough around the cone. Then put them in the oven at 350 degrees for 12 minutes. While you wait for the pastry to cool, you can scoop some Nutella into a piping bag. I just use a sandwich bag. Then layer fruit and Nutella into your cone. We use bananas, but I also tried berries and it was delicious too. Add a little whipped cream, some cookie crumbs, and we added some parsley just for effect. These were a total hit. Super gooey and delicious. Happy spring and happy April Fools.
What's with the butter and sugar?
Well, back in those days, when somebody died, it was customary to bury their body with herbs and spices.
So the marshmallow is Jesus?
Mm-hmm. And the crescent roll is the tomb.
Mine's sealed so tight, he's never getting out.
That's what they thought, too. All right, now we let them cool.
What if mine's not empty?
Well, then I guess we redo Easter.
I call seconds if we do.
Remember what the angel at the tomb said. He's not here. He is risen, just as he said he would.
So they thought he'd still be there?
Everyone did, until they saw that the tomb was empty.
He's gone. It's just cinnamon there.
Exactly. The tomb was empty, and that changed everything. Jesus said, I'm the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me will live.
So we're basically eating the Easter story?
A sticky, sugary one.
With eternal life inside.
Amen. Hey, you guys, look what I picked up. Ugly sweater cookies. Can we make them right now? I was thinking we could actually have a little contest and see who can come up with the ugliest sweater. Great idea. Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. Do you have a red over there? Can you pass the green? I only need 2 colors. With the sprinkles? Who has the green? Get that out of your mouth. Can you pass the black? I'll go first. This is my ugly sweater cookie. I feel like the colors are starting to bleed together a little bit, but they're supposed to be giant white pom-poms. Here's mine. I just wanted to use a bunch of sprinkles. Ready to see my cookie? You're gonna love it, Mom. Can I see? Here's my cookie. Oh, that's not ugly. That's actually really cute. And in fact, it actually looks a little familiar.
Our new Christmas tree looks really nice, but it doesn't smell like Christmas.
I know, the real trees really do add that festive smell, but you know how I feel about them getting all pokey and the little needles falling everywhere.
You don't need a real tree to make it smell like Christmas. Here, let me show you. In a big pot, add 3 orange slices, 2 cinnamon sticks, some pine leaves from your backyard, and some cranberries. Add a handful of cloves and a splash of vanilla. Now cover all your ingredients with water, and then simmer at a low boil.
Amazing! It smells exactly like Christmas down here. I guess you were right. We don't need a real tree after all.
Well, maybe not down here, but my room could use a little bit of holiday spirit.
While this little blue bunny may not be the most aesthetic craft you make this Easter, I promise your kids will love it. Start by gluing down the middle finger of a latex glove, then flip the glove over. Next, glue down the pinky and thumb to create your little bunny's hands. For the bunny's face, you can glue on some googly eyes and a cotton ball or a colorful pom-pom for its nose. So cute! Complete your bunny's face by drawing on a mouth and whiskers with permanent marker. Now, place the glove over a styrofoam cup. You can wrap an elastic around the edge to better secure it. Finally, make a hole in the side of the cup with the straw, then tuck the bunny inside the cup. And voila, happy Easter!